So the other day, I was thinking like, why all of us have to be in so much competition with each other? Why all of us have to be like we have to hate each other. We have to be like enemies. We have to be each other's ops. Why do we have to be like always on each other's throat? You know, why can't just we be friends? You know, why can't we just get along? And I came to a conclusion that this is not the friendly world that we're living. You know, this is not the word that all everything is good and nice and shiny and rainbows and peaches and cream and all that stuff. This life is the complete opposite. You know, this life is, it's all about, who has the flashiest clothes, who has the nicest cars, most expensive cars, who has the biggest house, who has the most beautiful model looking girlfriend, who has the tallest boyfriend, who has the richest husband, whose knob is bigger, who's like the buffest guy out there, um, you know, who can pull more chicks, who can pull more like um attract handsome guys, who can you know have the most amount of jewelry on their on them. This life is all about that. It's not about like we can be friends. It's not like we can just talk to each other like human beings and all that stuff, because like I said, this is not the world that we're living, unfortunately. And it's sad, man. It's a sad world that we're living. And this whole scenario creates like more and more anxiety, depression, stress, and narcissism and consumerism amongst people. This world becomes more and more evil because of that. Because nobody wants to get along. Everybody wants to fight each other. Everybody wants to have beef. Even in this sorry ass community, everybody wants to hate you. Everybody wants to like, you know, um, everybody wants to make it seem like they have it better than you and all that stuff. When they are in the same situation or even worse. Like you post a video, you go to comment sections and you see like a bunch of hate comments and all that stuff. I'm like, if you hate somebody like who's a doomer, man, you're the biggest loser ever. You're just like you're worse than an animal, bro. I'm telling you. Like if you really like wanna like shit on somebody who has down bad, I'm telling you, you're a piece of shit, man. You're a piece of shit. And that this goes to show you, like, even people who are down bad, they shit on other people who are down bad. So this word is not even like being on your or people have people on your level. It's not about that, because people on your level, even lower than you, they shit on you. Higher than you, they shit on you. Same level than you, shit on you. And it just creates this massive ball of hate. And people don't understand this shit. Like, people don't understand how this affects people. And they don't understand why a lot of people snap. They don't understand why a lot of people like go to these rampages. They don't understand why people have so much hatred for each other. They don't understand why like people carry tools, so they can off somebody who like talking crap about them. And all these competition, all these stuff, is just like, it's so immature. But people never mature. That's the funny thing. People never mature. It doesn't matter how old they are. They can be in their 30s, they can be in their 40s, they can be in their 50s, they can be in their 60s, 70s, and people still act like fresh out of high school, bro, or fresh out of middle school. Like, people never grow up, man. And then I think like social media has some role to play on this. But I'm thinking like people are just assholes, man. People are just like, they love to be like they love to not grow up, you know, they love to be in the kid stage or in the middle school stage, you know, mentally. You know, yeah, they're grown ass people, you know, they're like 6'3", 6'4", but you know, it doesn't mean that their brains are 6'4". Their brains are like freaking, you know, their brains are like 2'8", you know. But if that, you know. But I'm just saying, like, you know, this is another reason why I don't I don't associate with people. I don't like to socialize with people. A lot of people telling me like, "Oh, I just have to go out there, put myself out there and socialize and all that stuff, get my social skills up." But I mean, I'm just like I'm just taking a look around myself, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." You know, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of this like shit show. I don't want to be part of this rat race. You know, because everywhere you go, there's evil people. Everywhere you go, there are like people who are judgmental. Everywhere you go, there are people like that are gonna, you know, talk shit about you, talk shit to you in your face. But and then like people say like, oh no, all people are like that. Why are you generalizing everybody? I'm like, well, this is what I see, bro. This is what I see. I don't see no decent people, man. Honestly, I don't see decent people. It doesn't matter how much I socialize. I just don't see anybody who's decent, man. Like I see like piece of shit, you know, everywhere. I see like assholes everywhere. I see like these women like they're all like 3 or 4s everywhere, bro. I don't see no decent women out here, man. And you're probably gonna be like, oh, it's just because of your location, man. It's just like you gotta move out of like the city that you in, you know. I'm like, yeah, the city I'm in is a shit show, but if I go somewhere else, it's gonna be a shit show too. So you know, I'm gonna spend all that money and time and all that stuff just to go somewhere that is worse or the same. I mean, come on now. I mean, this world has become like that, bro. This world has become like everybody's the same. You know, this world has become such a cruel and cold place that you can't even trust nobody. You can't even be around nobody. You can't even be cool with somebody, bro. The other day, you know, now this was back on the Christmas party, you know, and I was just having a good time. I was laughing, and then this guy like randomly just like looked at me. He was like, "What are you laughing at?" Like that, bro. And this, I mean, you can't be yourself around people, bro. Like people always judge you. People are always gonna question you. Like, you can't even be cool with people, bro. I laugh around people. They telling me like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm not laughing. They be like, "Why is this guy such a like Debbie Downer? Why is this guy always frowning his face and all that? Why is this guy so serious, man?" Because everything that I do is a lose-lose. You know, it's a lose-lose situation. I try to be happy. People are gonna kill my happiness. I try to be serious. People like they're thinking like I'm up to something, you know. People thinking like I'm gonna light up a place or something, you know. And these people like they don't understand why some people go insane, you know. These people don't understand why some people just go like absolutely crazy, and they will never understand that, bro, because like it's all about themselves, and they're always right and you're always wrong. That's people's mindset, bro. You're always wrong and they're always right. And yeah, man, it's just like in a party you can't even be happy, bro. I see other people being happy, you know. I see other people, they laughing, that like the sound of their laugh, you know, you could hear it from like 4 blocks away. But as soon as like I laughed or giggled a little bit, somebody's just turn around and say like, what are you laughing at? Honestly, bro, honestly, like this world is such torturing place to live. You know, you can't be yourself. You can't be happy. You can't be sad. You can't be yourself. You can't be nothing, bro. You can't be nothing. You just have to be like, you have to be a zombie just like everybody else, bro. And even if you be zombie like everybody else, they still find something to like talk about. You know, they still find some flaws about you. To they be like, oh, why you like this? Why you this? Why you acting like this? Why you do this? I'm like, people always have something to say, man. So that's why I don't even associate with anybody, bro. And the funny thing is, you can't even associate with somebody who's like you know, because a lot of these people are defensive. A lot of these people are like paranoid. A lot of these people are like they thinking like people like me are putting on the show and they want to get them and all that stuff. They're paranoid, bro. And they're just like mentally too far gone to even dissociate with, bro. And it's just like, it makes me feel bad, you know? It makes me feel like, what kind of world are we living, bro? Like, is this, how long this world is gonna last? Like, all these stuff going on, all this hate going on, all these wars going on, all this chaos going on, all this like, uh, you know, I don't want to say that word, but you know, all these bad stuff that are happening in the world, and people are still worried about like what other people are doing. I mean, like, people always worry about like what are you wearing? Like, people always worry about like what are you like, what are you gonna buy? What car are you gonna buy and all that stuff? Or they want to worry about like, are you gonna do vacation, or are you gonna have a girlfriend and all that stuff ever and all? They're wondering like if you're gay or not. I'm like, dude, just mind your business, man. Just mind your business. Don't worry about nobody else. I'm not worried about nobody else, man. If you have a girlfriend who's attractive, okay, good for you. If you're gay, okay, fine. I don't have no problem with you as long as you don't do nothing to me, you know? If you're a violent person, all right, you know, I'm cool, you know, as long as you stay away from me. If you're like, you know, if you wanna like, if you're one of these people that, you know, in and out of prison, I don't care. Just stay away from me. You know, I don't judge people. I don't go around and passing judgments. But people, they judge you on the slightest things. And the worst of all, people judge you for things that are out of your control, bro. Like, people judge you for your height. People judge you for your race. People judge you for your face. People judge you for your clothes. No, I mean, clothes, yeah, it's in your power. So it's that kind of like, I understand that. But what if like you just like certain type of clothes or certain type of style, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if like you don't want to follow the trends? What if you don't want to follow like what everybody else is wearing, you know, or what everybody else is doing? You just want to do you. What you want to do, whatever you want, you know. But you can't, you know. Everybody wants to make your life a hell, man. And it's kind of funny, bro. It's kind of funny that everybody is like so evil and demonic, man. And the worst part is, you can't do nothing about it, and you have to be around these people. You know, you have to be around these people. You have no choice, because you gotta work, you gotta pay bills, you gotta stay alive. You know, you gotta do a bunch of shit, man. And the problem is that, like, you know, there's only so much you can take from people. You know, there's only so much you can take before you snap and break, you know? And me personally, I don't know how am I gonna do this, but I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna, like, how can I, like, execute certain situations, you know? How can I deal with this depression and all that stuff? And I came to the conclusion that, you know, maybe these stuff never gonna go away, you know. Maybe these stuff are gonna be living with me, you know, whether I like it or not. But the problem is that, you know, still we gotta do what we gotta do, man, to stay alive. We gotta do what we gotta do to stay sane. And I know it's hard, but I mean, what else we can do, to be honest? It's just like, if you have no choice, you know, if you're an average guy, you got no choice. You know, if you're somebody like me, bro, your options are very, very limited. You have slim to none chance on everything. You have no opportunities. You have like no say so, and you just trapped in this prison, you know, that we call life. And you're not the chosen ones, and yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, people are like complaining about the slightest things, you know, that doesn't even matter. Like, I have people complaining about my dark screen, you know. They be like, oh, you're sitting in the dark, man, what is wrong with you, bro? Oh, all I see is a dark screen, bro. I'm like, what else do you want to see? Like, if you don't like my channel, why are you watching it, bro? You see all black screens, why are you watching this channel, bro? Like, nobody forced you to watch it, bro. If it bothers you, guess what? Go somewhere else. Go watch some other channel, bro. What's that channel called? Lot Mafrica, something like that, Go watch his channel, I mean, he's a great channel, but look, I mean, he has that GTA, whatever it is, that GTA screen on him. Like, he has all that, Go watch him, or go watch, I don't know what else. Like, you don't even have to watch black pill channels. Go watch some blue pill channels, bro. Go watch some feminist channels. Go watch some of these thoughts, that stream live and they shit on guys, and they call guys names, Go watch those channels, bro. But you over here complaining about this shit, bro. It's like people are obsessed with you and they're actually hating you, bro. Like, at the same time, I'm like, like, this doesn't make sense, bro. This shit doesn't make sense at all. I mean, it's just funny how crazy people are, like, especially in this community. Like, you have a lot of people, like, just straight up haters, man. And they just, like, stalk your channel and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, you're just such a lowlife that you have to do this stuff. I'm like, go find something better, bro. Like, go wank off, bro. Like, go, like, I don't freaking know. Go wear a thong. Something like that. Man. But either way, man, like, it's just like, we cannot be friends at all. Like, in this community, like, I was never trying to make friends. I was never trying to make friends because I know, like, even in this community was never meant to be friends with anybody. If somebody's friends, like, in this community, they are like friends online, bro. They're not friends in real life. Because first of all, we live way too far from each other, Second of all, even if we're friends with each other, we don't want to see each other. Let's be honest, because we don't want to see each other's faces, Like, we don't want to see what each other look like, Like, it's funny, bro. And the thing is that a lot of times, a lot of people say, like, oh, there are still good people out there, man. There are still good people out there. You just have to search. What? Search what? Like, what do you want me to search? My whole life? I mean, I'm not in my teens and 20s no more, bro. I'm in my 30s. Soon to be, I'll be 33, And it's just like, what do you want me to chase? You want me to chase people until the end of the earth and back? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, a lot of times people, like, even my mom was saying, like, there are good people out there. You just have to get out there, man. You just got to get out there and just find them. I'm like, nobody wants to find me, So why should I go find them? Even if I go for them, they don't want to come for me, And that's the horrible thing, man. It's just like, you're a guy that always, like, chasing and pursuing, but nobody's reciprocating, And it's kind of like, it makes you feel like giving up, It makes you feel like throwing the towel and just wave the white flag, It's just like, you want to give up on everything. You want to give up on everybody, Even in your family. It's such a brutal thing, man. But let me know what you guys think.